Hi guys, this video will be about the Clatter cards and it will show you everything you need to know about them. Soviet Gaming here, we're doing the Clatter cards guide and we are starting with the basics and we'll be moving on to harder and harder things as we go, and we'll be ending with endgame Clatter card builds for each class. So make sure to watch this video till the end and know everything you need to know. Also, if you are new to this channel and you are interested in idle games like Ulala or Hero Collector games, make sure to subscribe to this channel and hit that bell button so you will be the first one to see all the new videos. So here are the basic rules, you read them all, I'll just go over it really fast. You get Clatter coins for the boss kills once you unlock the Clatter cards. You use Clatter coins to buy Clatter cards in the store. The Clatter card store is refreshed every day and you get tries for the manual refreshes that you can stock up to 5 times. Clatter cards have stars, they go from 1 stars. Combining 3 will give you 2 star, combining 2 stars will give you 3 star, which is the highest one. Once you hit there, the Clatter card is no longer in the store, it's removed from the store and it's only in your inventory. And each card have its region bond, some of those have 2 like this T-Rex, and the type bond. So region bonds usually give you passive buffs or the buffs that are being activated when you reach some amount of health or something. While type bonds are actually more active, basically you have to do attacks and after some attacks they will give you the effect of this type bond. Also, each Clatter card have its own stat bonuses that have been awarded to you when you equip the Clatter card, and the more stars it have, the higher the bonus. And some of the cards like this one, for example, at 3 stars, they have a special bonus. This one, for example, when entering battlefield, all members' HP is increased and armor is increased. So those are pretty cool to 3 star, but it's pretty hard. You can see all the region and type bonds in the manual by clicking here and selecting the one you want to check out. Same about the types. So you can see which one you can get over the course of the game and which one do you want to have so you can plan ahead. So let's take a closer look for Giant Joe, for example, and see how it works. When you have 3 pieces of Giant Joe, basically 3 cards with the Giant Joe type, you will get the first boost of 3 pieces of Giant Joe, which is giving you 1 bonus layer of the Giant Joe effect every attack. And when there are 4 layers are stacked, the next basic attack will inflict bonus 40% damage. So basically every 5th attack gives 40% attack damage bonus, and the more of those you have, the higher the actual damage bonus, and it's go all the way up to 188. It's really good for damage dealers, but we'll talk about which cards go for which class a bit later. One interesting thing about region bonds, guys, you might not know that every region bond have that stat bonus, HP, attack, defense, whatever, impale, but you should know that it only affects those cards that are of the same region. For example, right now I have 4-piece Rainforest and it only affects Rainforest cards. It doesn't affect your overall health pool or anything. It only affects the stats of those cards. So for example, if you have 1000 HP of worth of health on all those cards, it will be like 240 health. So it's only applying to the cards. You should know that. So guys, if you didn't know that, give a like to this video for the useful info. If you did know that, give a like anyway to promote it in YouTube algorithms. Alright, so let's move on to the actual way of getting cards to the store. So as I said in the beginning, they refresh daily, you can stock up the refreshes, and you should plan ahead. You should plan ahead before getting stuff. First of all, you can lock the card. If you lock it, it won't refresh. So for example, you have some cool card over here, but you don't want to get it right now for some reason, you can lock it and it will stay here and it won't refresh. I never do that, to be honest. Considering the strategy, it's really important. I messed up in the beginning. I don't want you guys to do that. So I advise going for the lower rarity cards first, the one that you need, and making them 3 stars. The one that you will use in your endgame builds. We will go to that later as well, but when you'll be thinking what to get, you will be focusing on those things, because the further you go, the more of those Clatter card slots you unlock, the higher the chance of high rarity card will appear, and the lower the chance of lower rarity card appear. So in the very beginning you have higher chance of getting gray and green cards, and it's so much easier to collect them back then than when you will be getting blue and purple and all other rarities. So yeah, it's better to do this like that. For example, right here I have the Dandelion and I haven't completed it yet because I was going for everything and now like my inventory is full. So since the inventory is very limited, it's like your Clatter cards in the slots plus 8 extras over here. It's really hard to combine several of them at the same time. So you want to aim for 3 stars of the lowest rarities first. It will be easier for you. Moreover, considering the storage, there is a storage box. You might think that if you get one of the slots, it will stay forever. No, it's only one time. So, for example, if you bind the card right here, and it say you want to put it in the storage, you will pay 200 starfish, and it will stay there, and it won't combine with the rest of your cards. For example, if you can do it right now, you will have to free the stock in your inventory, then move it from this storage back there in your inventory. Only then it will combine, and you will lose that slot. So it's not permanent, it's just temporary for a while, and doesn't really worth it in my opinion. It's maybe for some really good legendary card. I don't know, I would never use it at free-to-play player. I don't know. Write in the comments if you can use it somehow, if you know the way to use it properly. Now let's go over for the type of cards that you want for your class. For damage dealers, which are Warlock, Mage, Assassin, Hunter, you want to aim for Giant Jaw, and actually getting 6 pieces of those would be nice, and getting 3 pieces of Flying Wings. This is considered to be the best combo so far, and we will go over each of the setups for each class a bit later, but you should aim for those. Those are pretty nice. For the tanks, it's good to go for the Fluff, because Fluff allows you to get 1 extra energy at the start of the battle, and that usually saves your team. And going for the Hard Shell is really nice for survivability as well. That allows you to get more defense on yourself, and that shield is always useful to mitigate some damage. Now, considering the healer, it's always nice to go for the Solid Bone, because Solid Bone is actually the thing that allows you to heal more. So every 5th attack you will get additional healing effect on your basic attack, which is always nice for a healer, because you know you gotta keep your team alive. If you are wondering which specific Clatter cards do you want to get, I'll show you a list of Clatter card setups for each class. Those are pretty much endgame setups, but you should aim for them right now. Moreover, you should know, if you don't yet, selling Clatter cards returns 100% of its cost, so you won't lose anything. Even if you buy something that you don't need right now, you can sell it, get all the coins back, and get the new card. But the storage space is the issue here. So first of all, I want to say thank you to Spicy Pudding for putting those out in the Discord. They're not mine. He actually found those things and posted them for everyone, so I'm using his work over here. And here we go. And here's the one for Warlock and Mage. It's kind of the same for both of those. They are going for Giant Jaw, 6 out of 9, and 3 Flying Wings out of 6. There are also variations of 9 Giant Jaws, but it was proven that in the end game, 6 Giant Jaws and 3 Flying Wings works way better in terms of DPS. Here is the list of Clatter cards for the Hunter. Same stuff, 6 Giant Jaw, 3 Flying Wings, a little bit different cards, but more or less the same, because, well, both of those guys are aiming for the same stuff. Now we're moving to Assassin. Here we have the same stuff, 6 Giant Jaw and 3 Flying Wings, but a little bit different Clatter cards as always. But you know, that's the DPS. It will be totally different story for the tanks and the healers. Now there are 2 variations of the Clatter card setups for the healers, basically Druids and Shamans. This one goes for 6 Solid Bones and some extra Volcano and Rainforest for extra healing, I guess, and self-sustain. And this is second option. It have the same 6 Solid Bones, but it have some planes mixed into it for additional attack, I guess. So you can pick any of those, whatever you feel more comfortable with, and work with it depending on the stats that you want. Same goes for warriors. They have 2 setups as well. This is the first one. Here we have 4 hard shells and 3 fluffs for the faster skill usage, some desert, rainforest, and volcano. And here is the second option, but in this version we have 4 rainforests for more self-heal. And it have only 2 hard shell in this variation. Which one to pick, you decide which works better for you guys. Last but not least, the Gladiator. Here we have 4 rainforest, 3 agile, and 3 fluff for faster skills and a lot of self-heal basically, and some of the hard shell for additional shields. But overall, this is like considered to be the best setup for the Gladiator. Anyway, whatever build you will decide to do, just make sure that you will go them one by one, focusing on the green ones, then the blue ones, and so on. Otherwise, you will end up just like me with a lot of the cards, and I can't buy any more. And right now, I'm trying to finish the Dandelion here, so I will free up some space. Like, inventory is a mess in Clatter Cards, guys, and it's the hardest part in the actual combining your collection. And while I was making this video, I actually got lucky and managed to star up this poor Dandelion to 3 stars, and it freed up so much space. Look at this, guys, it's so empty now and I can do so much more. And now this guy has those insane stats. So getting the lowest cards, the lowest rarity cards to the highest amount of stars is really important, because then you can just ignore them altogether and go for the better ones that you need. And if you have any extra comments on the Clatter Cards, make sure to write them in the comment section down there. While you're going there, don't forget to hit that like button if you liked the video. If you didn't, write in the comments what you didn't like, so I can fix it in the next videos. Thank you for watching, guys. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you haven't yet. Help me to reach that 500 subscriber mark. I'm really going hard to get it before the new year. Thank you for watching, guys. Sweat out. See ya, comrades. Bye.